Good afternoon everybody. In this video I'd like to show off my latest Tools for Jewels project. As you can see here in front of us we have what's called in the jewellery industry or soldering as the third hand. It's fully articulated, it'll move in any direction and stay where you put it, which is the idea for holding things firm for little fiddly bits, etc. So I'll start with what I've made it from. I don't know whether anybody's noticed already, but if you look closely you'll see that it's made out of 2p pieces, where the washers are here. If I turn the jaws one way you'll be able to see the insignia on it. Now I went for these because when I priced up 3mm thick 25mm diameter stainless steel washers, I got a shock. They're very expensive, over £2 each. It was the cheapest place I could have found them. So I thought, what can I use that is going to be nearer to 3mm that would do the job? And lo and behold, these pennies, 2p or 2p's as they call them, and the new ones actually made of steel, not copper. There is some copper ones on here as well, but I've put them on the outside as doubles. So there's two on each side. The steel ones in the middle, the copper ones are on the outside. And it's a really good quality steel actually. It's pretty hard stuff, a lot harder than mild steel, and takes a really good thread, machines well. The rest of the kit is made from, now these, what you call rods or bars. I got these out of Epsom photography scanners, you know, a computer scanner basically. The old scrap lads come round now and again, and they have stuff in that the plastic stuff that they can't really scrap, so I grab things off that, you know, like that off them and take them to bits. And these rods came from inside the scanner where the bed travels along, and they're exactly, I think they're 3/8, and it's really, again, a really high quality steel, and it's got a chrome plating on it which is rubbed off mostly now. And on the end of those I turned what you call a 3mm 3/8, sorry, not 3mm, 3/8 ball on the end to fit into two little sockets. The washers on the inside, in fact I could actually take one to pieces and show you. I've got some, these pliers should do. I'll take the top one off, it's easier. So I'll quickly take that off and show you all. So inside the joint you've got a central hole, 6mm, then you drill two holes equally spaced on either side at 5mm, and you then gently countersink and polish the little socket for the actual ball to go into. I'll turn them by hand on the lathe as well, as you've seen me do other stuff, so they basically sit into there on either side and act as a pivot. And the jaws is 3.5mm silver steel, and just simply drilled, and what you do, bruise the end of the shaft and shove that in so you can pull it out again. And pretty, got some good strength in, got some good strength in there. And as you can see in the bottom there, we've got a spring, which is a standard spring, and what I've done, I've curled the ends round, made a smaller circle at the end, and then on the, I don't know whether you can actually see it there, on the actual bar itself there's a little brass pin you can see popping down from the top, and then one up from the bottom to retain that spring to stop it from escaping. So all quite simple really. So there's there's an arm on either side, and even at its extremity, which is over a foot long, you can put it out and it'll stay there. It's quite strong. obviously you can adjust the strength of these joints by tightening that central bolt, and I've got them fairly stiff set there as it is. So it's kept me out of mischief for the last couple of days, and I've got that all fitted onto a inch thick plywood board, and then on the bottom of that board is fastened a blank of one of these, not without the taper on, just a block, and then it fits into my block that would slide into there as a bench peg. So they're all on like a standard system for me. And I think this is one of the biggest savings I've made this year. One of the higher quality ones, you're looking at around about £150. This has cost me less than £5 to make, because obviously there's 56 pence worth of 2Ps, and all the rest of the stuff came free. And there's two pieces of silver steel there, which comes to about maybe £1, if that, and 6, 7, 8, about a dozen second-hand screws, less than £5. So I'm really over the moon with that, and it's surprising what you can do if you put your mind to it. Again, all these posts were actually turned by hand on the lathe as well. You can see the basic shape of it there. A ball inside there trapped, same as the other sides, and multiply adjustable. Not much sideways, but linear. They've got a lot of travel. Yeah, it's a really much needed item. Something I didn't have before. So there she is in the flesh. And I think that's about all there is to actually say about it, really. One thing I've got to do is put a stainless steel, I've got a piece of nice second-hand stainless steel here. I'm going to put a nice stainless steel sheet on the top and fasten that on tomorrow. That's the only thing I need to do to it. So there's my homemade third hand for less than £5. And every bit as good as the professional version. So once again, thank you all for looking. It's much appreciated. Hit that subscribe link if you'd like to see what's coming up in the future, and a few training videos to come of how to do specialised soldering and drill making and things, long boring drills and things like that to come. So thank you all for watching. Bye for now.